Okay. Back for Rogue Trader. You are development. Okay. Trying to remember what it was we were doing. Everyone too clustered up.
For Janus!
The security block just standing there. Not really bothering. Might block the time.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
I will fight if I must.
Well,
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Who, if not me, nothing to me.
what is with that snipe? Huh?
Weapon at the ready. Break them morale!
I can handle this.
Pleasant experience.
Everyone, step aside. Naturally, nothing stands against me.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Doubt is for the weak. is this foreboding? Let's see what you can do. Damn! What was the command again? Oh, right. Anything else?
Oh, is that my blood?
Right.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs. How about no? Don't get too cocky.
Hold on.
Show me what you've got. A dance of blades and shadows. As a tenant.
What? What?
I will do my duty.
Why did you do that? I freaking clicked on the...
Scared yet?
My vow is the analysis successful. Let's get to it.
Don't let your guard down. Your end was inevitable.
Lucius, move.
Out my way.
That is foolishness. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Cogitation failed. The scriptural call of the Omnissiah condemns you.
The Emperor is on our side.
I'll do it.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Well, that was a waste of a medikit.
did you want?
I know how to take risks. Let us not dawdle.
Well, let's.
One and it's done.
I always
I
have.
know that you are watching.
Keep your wits about you.
There. What's that? Didn't seem that.
Hey, old man, are your joints playing up? You're walking funny.
Fear not, Mistress Haydari. I am feeling perfectly well. I do so appreciate your thoughtful concern.
rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Just down there. A minute.
Trivial, as I prognosticated.
Is there money to be made?
Iliad Lenevus greets you, Elantark.
Regrettable news. This creature is not a mutant as the locals assumed, but a representative of the Eldari, one of the myriad enemies of humanity. You should not trust this creature. Do not communicate with it any longer than necessary.
There is no need to mutilate my language, monkey. I speak yours well enough to converse with Elantark without a translator. And since you have discerned my path, I will be direct in my speech. My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
Reckless.
Must I remind you, Master Van Kalox, that the warrant endows rogue traders with the sacred right to have dealings with Xenos when necessary? That exceptional memory of yours seems to have let you down.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now you will answer my question. Why have you sought me out? I am Elantark. My hand parried the death promised to the ruler of these people, and I aided you in battle against the Lost Ones. This world is in distress. I wish to protect it from unnecessary suffering. Only that they threaten the established order. There is much risk to this world should the ruler die. There is a malevolence here that drives your kin down the path of violence. The world you call Janus was once created by the will of my kin. I have far more right to be on the Lilithon than any of you. Because that is what you are. Elantark means stranger from the darkness amidst the stars. You descended on flame-winged machines in a dark time when the air of the planet is soaked in blood and pain. Will you be the one to bring peace to the Lilithon? The Lilithon is expressing her wrath. For centuries, this world has resisted the brutality inflicted upon it by soulless machines and unmindful creatures. But what the machine man told you, that is something else. Something more frightening. The planet is fighting an evil that has taken root in its very cradle. But you are not asking for help, Elantark. You are merely asking questions, the answers to which are either unimportant or wreathed in shadow. Explore this place. Speak to those who know. A simple task for you, an insurmountable challenge for me, since my very appearance provokes fear and suspicion. When you learn anything, tell me. Perhaps then my answers will be helpful to your search. So be it. I will go with you.
With all due respect, are you sure this is the right decision? We know nothing about this Xenos, or why she has wormed her way into the Governor's confidence. As far as I can tell, she isn't especially keen to help us, and yet, for some obviously dark reason, she has decided to take part in our investigation.
My judgments and choices are for me alone, Monkey. If uniting with your mistress will bring peace to the Lilithon, then
Plus,
it is
technically,
the
it's
true
better to keep an eye on her.
Do not get in my way if you value your next breath.
You have not yet spent enough time among humans if you think threats will dispose me more favorably toward you. The decision is yours, Rogue Trader. But let me be clear. I will terminate your pet Xenos at the first sign of her non-compliance.
I am ready, Elantark. Let us go forth.
I still hit a limit even with the mod to increase the team's size.
What is it?
Okay, good. You already have that one.
You interrupted. Blood is my life.
What ails you?
Fate and fortune favor the bold. I always keep my options open.
I mean, given our roster, yeah, we've got 2 DLC characters in here.
What did you just say? Or was it not you? The voices are growing stronger. Why? Something's not right.
I always have a backup plan.
a catalyst for knowledge. I possess both.
Keep your wits about you.
Just gonna do that. Oh, got all I need out of that one.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
The machine god was benevolent to me.
Alright. Me.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
So that.
I always keep my options open.
Okay.
Let us not dawdle.
I considered these forests my home for a time, but I still feel myself a stranger here.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
I'll make an example out of you.
I'll take you down.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Can you just do your thing?
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
It's as good as done. Plan well executed. I'll make it happen.
Oops, I...
This tedium is beneath me. I deal death with my hands.
High momentum.
Let's make it quick.
A temporary setback.
I'm not so sure.
It will be done. Your seneschal is always there for you. I'm at your service. We are...
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences. Keep your wits about you.
I have learned much in my exile.
An expected result.
I do what I must.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
A Lord Captain who graces the freight line with visits and speaks to the lowliest of serfs? Retirement has never sounded more tempting.
All it means is that she is more attentive to her subjects than Lady Theodora ever was. It is unfortunate that you should find this surprising rather than heartening.
O Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
I better myself through my service.
Well, that's...
I see your darkened colors. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I'll see to it, personally.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Death is a blessing.
it happen.
If I may, another fur painted black.
If it serves your cause. I am not your Z. Another soul slips beyond the veil. Speak, Elantark. I align my path with yours.
How may
You'll
I
send-
have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure? Always keep your eye on the prize.
Right, yeah, so this pathing.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
I always have a backup plan. You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none!
Show them no mercy.
I think that Hendrix. There he is.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
It's as good as done. Numbers mean nothing to me! I'll make it happen.
Let's get to it.
As duty demands.
If I... If it serves your cause, I hear you moving. No more.
do it. As the Emperor commands.
Here.
A perilous but necessary excursion.
Get me a target. For the throne's glory.
Your end was inevitable. I'll see to it personally.
They who discern the future own the battlefield. Quiet whispers. It's my toy, and I'm gonna control it myself. Will do.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Attention to detail is the key to success. Victory is an exemplary strike. Target well struck. Indeed.
Death comes in silence. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Running by merit of insignificant value.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I'll make it happen.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Guided by faith. I'll do it. Can escape the Emperor's judgment. When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Do you really believe you can match a child of a Surian?
Our path leads to bloodshed.
If I may. Isn't this a job for the...
I move swiftly to strike. I am not your Xenos. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Is there money to be made?
Hey. Hi, Frisk. Yep. Raiding out. Well, more in my case, the Omnissiah than the Emperor, but, you know, Omnissiah's allowed.
The sun. Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
I wish they let me actually be a tech priest properly. How are you doing?
Let us not dawdle.
I was taught that Xenos were abhorrent creatures. But you do not look terrifying. You look unusual. As do I.
Naive child. You are a monster to your own kind. Were it not for your third eye that sees Cheyenne, the thread of your fate would have been severed at birth.
Yep. Yeah. Let's face it, the Omnissiah is more important than the Emperor. Need all that technology to work.
I always keep my options open.
Yeah, lead up this way was an optional path if I can see.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Don't just... how close
Duty prevails.
This could be an opportunity.
Imagine. No, I know. I mean, you can have the... Obviously, I'm Forge World Origin, so... I mean, especially when they just gave us a second tech priest.
This is intriguing.
You'd have thought maybe they'd give us the extra. Make it now an actual class.
Duty
but,
prevails.
Oh well. I'd love to just run around with the Omnissiah axe and whatnot. I know I'm using mods here, but...
Always keep your eye on the prize.
And I know some people have done the mod for that, but like the mods I'm using are just ones that kind of build on what's here for useful things like, you know, the larger party size and fixing up the weapons on the ship.
Fate and...
Listen to me, the Emperor sets my path. What deeds await us? The Emperor favors me today.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
My success was inevitable.
Yeah, I've got the Skitarii DLC for Dark
A
Tide.
trivial task.
They did not have to sell that one to me.
Unexpected result.
A peculiar
It's also
thing.
why I am looking forward for Dawn of War 4 letting me have the AdMech.
Never doubt me.
I always have a backup plan.
Wait, why did it... And then hoping that
Nothing matters more.
AdMech join Total War. They've they dropped a hint that they want to do the Titan Legions. So that's close enough, right? I mean, to be fair, yes, Titans. I have a Titan Legion for epic scale. No. Okay, I made a quick save too soon.
Our Emperor imbue us.
Let's get a bit more space.
If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I mean, the other bit. I use the arc rifle. I love the arc rifle.
It's as good as done. You never stood a chance.
Damn it, Casa. You have one job, be my sniper, and you failed.
The shadow. The dead know nothing.
Is there money to be made?
What is it? Did I
I will lead us to fortune.
We should deal with this. Over there.
Duty prevails.
But yeah, how are you doing anyway?
The Emperor favors me today.
Too hard for a simple monkey.
Simple.
I have learned much in my exile.
I mean, that's fair. Very fair. I mean, you play any of the armies on the tabletop? Go, another level. Right. Annoyingly, I want... Oh. Wait. No, I have to do that on strength. Okay. I was, Okay, that way I can now get that armor upgrade I've been wanting. Yeah, she would. Oh my. Yeah. Well. Okay. Agenda. Combat 2, that's versatility. Yes, on that. I want to check one of the skills I've given her. Right, oh, I didn't. Why has she got that? What? Oh, so this is going to the top, am I right? Okay. Yeah, it can be tricky to choose what ones you want. Okay, yeah. That might be helpful soon. Yes, I need to be that ready. Okay. Oops. Let's just go. Can't give you armor, so. There it is. Okay, so. So many upgrades for plasma. Oh, I hadn't given him that. I thought I had. Getting a random stratagem for the combat. That one's tempting. Unless I've got something useful in her navigator skills still to get. It's only warp damage, but. Yeah, I'm gonna go for. Let's just get like a random sting. First, oh yes, that will be nice. Okay, just a little bit. Okay. Oh, he's probably a. I should have checked if he could get his next psychic level.
Let's not waste
mind.
time with pleasantries. Let us not dawdle.
Okay, good. Quickly deal with the level up on the other characters while we're up here. Right, okay, I think I know what I'm going for then. Let's... Okay. Head back down.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust. How intimidating must it be, me showing up with all of these?
This Explorator is
Always keep your eye on the prize.
functionality.
Yeah.
What do we have here? Fate and fortune.
Listen to me,
Sins hidden
Rustbucket.
in the heart turn all to decay. Never doubt me. Duty prevails. Join me in.
We've got
I
a
know
job
how to
to
take
do,
risks.
Rustbucket.
Operation successful.
Well.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
You make a suitable sacrifice.
Right. Well. It's time to... Nice, we have to do these.
Hey, what's that?
Well, Hendrix, you get a wish. You have a wish. You wanted to find something bad going on? You got it.
My soul sings in ecstasy.
At your beck and call. Grey hair, sure hair. What fewer target?
Weird.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Just
Okay,
designate a
my
target.
idea didn't work.
If it serves your cause, deal death with my hands.
Another 2 for 1 kill.
I am not your sister's pet monkey.
Time to get actually
I am
that
your
other one.
blade and shield. I shall not fail.
Caught by the brink of agony.
Trust me, come. The other side awaits. I bring mercy and retribution.
Just a minor setback.
I need a foothold.
Sending them in here as well. Oh,
Follow my lead. I took care of this one.
Let's make some opportunities.
well, that was the one I wanted to use, isn't it?
On it. Another enemy down.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Doubt is for the weak. Virtue with prayer. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands.
Told you to fight like this.
Hey, let's,
When the faith
Did I know I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure? I always have a backup plan. This is intriguing.
I better myself through my service.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
grab everything here. Yeah, the stuff hanging around in this room doesn't exactly invoke good things.
Keep your wits about you.
That's everything.
I always keep my options open.
Fun messing around, isn't it? Yes, I never did.
Is there money to be made?
There's nothing else. Turn to the void ship. Right. Just check if there's anything I can do there.
Let us not dawdle. Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Biotech spawns us all back here, even though we can get back on the ship down there. That makes no sense.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Oh, they've just gone. Okay. Back up to the ship. first thing. Time for the fun part.
You have my complete attention.
Okay,
May the Exalted One protect you. The Exalted One himself must have put the words of truth into its mouth, Shireen. Argenta? What could be more beautiful than the sight of a sister of battle, whose mere presence casts light in the dark corners of lost souls such as mine? But alas, what remains of my sanity is telling me that poor Jai can only admire the radiance of this angel, forsaking any hope of ever touching her wings. Oh.
The Omnissiah knows all. This statement is true. Algorithmic violations have been recorded, as a result of which I twice performed an offering to the cogitators of corrective data vows and ruled out the possibility of sabotage. I hypothesize that the violation is a consequence of the discontent of the ship's machine spirits. I recommend a procedure of placation of the honored spirits for the glory of the Omnissiah and the steel angels sent by him. May
check.
Domin.
Lord Captain.
Yep, one thing here. Deal with that stuff later.
Is that snake venom seeping from your lips? We, the children of Azurian, are no strangers to the art of war. We are not raiders, or butchers, or least of all, fools. When a craft world is beset by calamity, its inhabitants do not start a war with every monkey in the sector. If you are looking for enemies, look for them elsewhere. It is a mystery as inscrutable as the sigh of the last immortal, as deep as the waters of a dark ocean. And I can tell you little, for I was far away, on a mission with my unit. We returned at the appointed hour, but we did not find Kruderach in its celestial harbor. It happened many journeys ago, or standard years, as you say. But I remember that moment as if it happened this very day. The memory of a loss is always stronger than the memory of a gain, especially when you lose something as significant as a home, or an entire world. We searched, we called out, we looked everywhere, but we saw only emptiness and the echo of calamity. Countless days passed before I found myself on the Lilithon and met some of my kin. Those refugees who had barely managed to reach our ancestral planet. Their stories were far from being the fruit of truth I so badly craved. Those who agreed to talk to me were few, for most saw me as a wayward daughter who had spurned the honorable paths. And they would not stop babbling about a terrible disease that spread black tendrils of pain over the paths of the Infinity Circuit and deadened our world one segment after another. The ones who survived fled in fear and wandered between the stars, until the Lilithon's warm light reached out to some of them. Some, like Muaran, lay the blame entirely on Monkey. However, I do not know the truth, but I hope, I desperately hope and pray to the gods that someday it will be revealed to me. Is idle curiosity a defining feature of the Monkey? Or are you trying to learn about the weaknesses of my people so you can destroy another world of the children of Asurion? Forgive me, Elentark, but I am not ready to immerse you in the font of my people's deepest mysteries. Kruderach cannot be described in your language. It can only be sung, encased in a filigree of sounds, a melody as complex and delicate as the Infinity Circuit, its energy network. It can be seen in the golden hues of sunlight, felt in the breath of celestial winds. Though it was an artificial world, it was just as alive as any real planet. But I must see clearly, not only light, but also shadows. I yearn to remember only Kruderach's beauty, but it had a dark side too. My world was isolated for too long, like a lake of stagnant water. There was no movement or renewal, and even the sweetest outbursts of life soon turned fetid. Who knows? Who knows? Had there been no stagnation, had our elders not been so blind in their dogmatism and our youths not lacking in courage, then perhaps Kruderach would still be alive even now? Is idle curiosity a defining feature of the Monkey? I am afraid your life is too fleeting, and your memory too feeble to encompass the entirety of my knowledge.
Just sitting through her insulting
My
us again
people
and again and
ruled
again.
the stars when yours did not even have a name. But many of our songs and stories were lost, stolen by she who thirsts. I can tell you the children of Asurion lived, created, caressed the stars as if they were pearls on a string, until Cylon Thresh smothered our empire in her terrifying embrace. Different branches of the Eldari chose different paths to salvation. My ancestors chose an eternal journey through the starry void, living on craft worlds instead of real planets. We rescued countless wonders from the days before, but far from all. You saw this on the Lilithon. Not even we can always master the gates our ancient ones built. This is the story of the Azuriani. There are branches that chose a different path, gruesome and frightening, but I do not wish to tell you about them. That
I
is
mean,
our
there's more
dark
than
side.
just them. The
Just
Dark
as your
Eldar,
kin
there's the
have many dark
Harlequins,
sides
you've
of their
also
own.
got Dark Elder Drukhari, you've got the Harlequins, you've got the Exodites,
Why ask
you've got
this
the
question?
Corsairs.
Is it idle curiosity?
So many
or
different
something else?
ways each
Do
survived.
not turn your thoughts towards Cylon Thresh.
And
Whatever
I
your motive,
really want to make a
she is downfall.
Exodite army now they've
She
actually
is
got models.
hunger. She is the enemy of all that is good in
Mixed
the
in with
universe.
some of the Corsair bits, because I
She
do
is
like
an
the
enemy
Corsair
to the
aesthetic.
Eldari. And I hope to you as well. We are as different as starlight and its reflection in a muddy puddle. But we share a common enemy. Constancy is our strength. As you wish, Elantark. What do you wish to talk about? The children of Asurian sought shelter on the Lilithon after the demise of our craft world, our Kruderak. I arrived later, looking for traces of my kin and hoping to learn the fate of my world. They witnessed the baneful ignorance of your breed and began to weave a web of their own intrigues in which I played the role of Vistenza Viat's aide. And then you appeared. I followed my path. Do you know what a path is to the children of Asurian? It is more than a chosen, what do you call it, craft. The path is how each of us moves through the labyrinth of existence, inside and out, in life and in spirit. It is both a journey and a fortress. It protects us from she who thirsts. To stray from the path is to fall into her dark embrace. The first path I walked was the path of awakening. It granted me the ability not merely to look, but to see, and to take notice of what I saw. My second path could have been that of a warrior, but I chose differently. For the ability to see called me beyond the boundaries of my homeworld. Though not everyone was pleased by this decision, I stepped onto the path of the outcast. I gained the freedom to choose, to question, to doubt where the others merely bow before the wisdom of a Farseer who dictates the will of destiny. And I will follow my path until I reach its pinnacle. It feels like I am in the belly of a bird with steel wings. Cold and unliving, but stubbornly blazing through the dark. It lacks life with its light and beauty, but although your vessel cannot even remotely be compared to a craft world, I feel strangely satisfied. We, the Asuriani, are born and dwell on craft worlds. To find myself on a moving world again, even one such as yours, is a source of much joy. The words of truth sound like music. This is what our people say. I refuse to discuss this with a monkey. We are but traveling companions who happen to be following the same road among the stars. Do not even try to get under my skin. It will not work. The Lilithon is purifying herself of the corruption brought by the servants of Cylon Thresh. Gardens and birds, animals and people. Many are gone forever, and even more are corrupted beyond healing. But the Lilithon is stronger. This world will live. My kin are probably still looking for a means to enter the webway. May the Lilithon spirit aid them in this endeavor. Beyond the gate lies salvation, and perhaps even knowledge about the fate of Kruderak and the remaining survivors. The outcasts my path led me to had a saying. Let me translate it for you. If you fall off a cliff, grab the roots and do not ask if they belong to a weed or a noble rosebush. You are the root I grabbed, Elantark. Because I fell off a cliff. My homeworld is gone. My kin are either dead or hiding no one knows where. By joining forces with you, I may be able to nurture a seedling of the truth I so deeply yearn for.
Okay, well then let's... Ba, 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 ba.
Greetings.
Reading Xenos' colors has always been a grueling challenge for me. The boundless palette of colors Iliad emanates is too painful to look at. Her hues are bright, blinding, unnatural, and very, very dangerous, Lord Captain. I would never entrust my safety to a being that screams so loudly and clearly of its alienness to human perception. I have...
Rogue trader. What dispute I've...
Oh. Okay. Right. Certain things can just get stored instantly because I don't need them. sorted. Alright, 6% armor, isn't it? 5 bonus to, yeah, that's... Plus 10 weapons skill strength. Big sword. Okay. Oh yeah, new pet upgrade. It's just better. I'm only going to do one other one right now. I'm going to try and remember to do the rest before stream tomorrow. So, actually, I can do one other bit quickly. Yep. So, okay. All those just better ones. Cool. Right. Yeah, I'll try and say. Yeah, because we are going to have a stream. I can't speak. We are going to have a stream tomorrow, so yeah, I'll try and remember to do any gearing up beforehand. So, alright then. Night, everyone.